Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today, number 45, Season 3, Episode 5. Looks like we've already done a couple of episodes from this season earlier in the chronological order, and I think there's one that might come later. So, starting with Episode 5 of Season 3, let's roll it. The challenge of hope is to overcome corruption.
Desperate times on Mandalore. The Duchess faces a world consumed by greed. Hoping to alleviate some of the tensions rising in the capital city of Sundari, Satine has called upon her friend Padme Amidala to make a diplomatic visit.
So this is interesting. They ultimately never sent the Republic there. So did Death Watch actually lay siege to Mandalore? Or did they just decide they couldn't do it? I'm just not understanding the reason why Satine is having a hard time getting
Duchess,
supplies.
It's good to see you.
Unless
Thank you for coming, Padme.
Palpatine is just purposely making life difficult for her.
Has caused distress in the Senate. We are making progress in the Senate. Forgive me, Padme. I did not bring you here to discuss politics.
Progress in the Senate.
The typical
is there such a thing?
Welcome.
I always thought Congress was the
meeting.
opposite of progress.
I just wanted to greet you myself.
That sure is a fancy speeder. Nice little pinstriping on it.
We are a people of tradition.
This is all for Padme here? It's a funny looking spaceship. It's a very funny looking spaceship. What is this thing? What are they delivering, shampoo or something?
Here comes the customs
What is
official. Your arrival isn't listed here on my schedule. So what exactly are you unloading on my dock?
Must be a clerical oversight. I'm sure it won't happen again.
The war between the Separatists and the Republic rages across our galaxy and has forced us to turn to a black market filled with corruption.
We know what is happening, Olmec. What will be done about it?
Mandalore should not
so
need
that
to
whole
pay
exchange on the
smugglers
dock
to feed its people.
It's not that we
was
want to deal
done
with
on
smugglers.
purpose.
We have no alternative.
If you're volunteering your services as a negotiator, please be my guest.
Perhaps they will listen to a new voice. Ruling Council.
I don't think so.
May I speak?
Senator Amidala.
It's quite hypocritical of you to come here, a member of the Republic Senate, and lecture to us about corruption.
Mandalore cannot protect
This
its
is
president
the
of
price
in
of
favor
you.
of our class.
The corporate alliance
Where's Frodo?
controls everything.
Silence, Alec.
I told Senator Amidala that Mandalore was not part of the war, yet here I find a battle in my own palace. I call this meeting adjourned.
What are we selling here?
What is this stuff?
This stuff is Slaven, a diluting agent. If we add it, we can make twice as much tea at twice the profit. So get your mixture right.
Let's see, what? We're making tea out of some toxic sludge?
As you know, in the Senate, the Chancellor
both
says
had
it's
time to
going
go to
very
the
well,
salon, huh?
but my sources say otherwise.
The contamination of greed reaches deep and far within the Republic.
There are still those of us who work to overcome the corruption and believe
It's
it
all
to be
money.
possible.
Enough of this dreary talk. A new hospital is opened. Tomorrow you and I shall visit, see true good at work.
Yeah, people are getting sick already.
Orderly, what's going on here?
I have no idea, madam. Dr. Zaz is handling the outbreak.
Well, somebody's making a little more money, though. Not too bad,
What is
considering
happening
it's a
here?
whole planet.
Duchess, these children have been poisoned.
How?
We don't know. And it's not just here, I'm afraid. We've gotten reports from across the planet.
No.
Have you identified a cause?
Well, the children here all came from the same school.
What if it's not a poison? It must be Death Watch.
I'm not so sure. Our minds should be on the sick children that
mean,
are dying in the streets. What
It
are you going
seems
to
like
do to
it's all
save
just
them?
for money and greed, but
I must speak to the ruling
maybe
council about this matter.
Death Watch had something to do with getting this tea.
I refuse
tea
to believe that Death
concoction.
Watch has anything to do with this. Thank you all for coming. I suppose you're wondering why I asked you here. This must be a closed-loop affair.
Hundreds of children have been poisoned.
A
So,
closed
where do we
loop
start?
investigation.
Schools.
I suppose that just means it's a secret investigation.
Thank you for allowing
So I
us
was
to
kidding
inspect
that
the
that
school,
would be some sort of
Superintendent.
juice
My
or something,
pleasure,
but
Duchess.
it seems that's
We've cleared the food here.
actual tea that
None
they
of it
were
is
talking
tainted.
about.
What about what they ate yesterday?
The menu of food is pretty regular here. We would have caught something with our tests.
What about the bottled drinks?
Those are not part of the school's menu. They are allowed through an outside vendor. Excuse me, child. I must borrow your drink.
No, come on, man. Go get your own.
This tea contains a high level of slaben.
The school must have an import log, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
So we should be able to find out where the tea came from.
Well, then let's get to the docks.
It looks like the school's import log has been erased.
Well, because they're
There's no
smuggling.
record of an outside vendor.
Superintendent? Hold
Yeah,
it
where
right
do you
there.
think you're going?
I'm actually on my way to the hospital. I have to go.
Why is that so?
Stop
Why are
him.
you so obvious? Dummy. The heck was that
Tell
all
me what's
about?
going on here.
The school's budget was too low.
The school has received sufficient government funding.
Look, they offered me a great deal.
Yeah, not enough
I
for
could
all of
keep
us to
some
make
for
money
myself
off of
too,
it,
but
though.
I didn't know that the drinks were poison.
All this because you were greedy?
I am not the only one making money off this operation. There are others.
Yeah,
more
lots
guilty
of
than I am.
people.
Was Death Watch involved?
Death Watch? I don't know. I dealt with a middleman, an importer. His name's Sadiq.
Interesting. So maybe Death Watch is
Sure, I
involved.
bribed the school official. What's the problem?
What you've done is illegal.
Beyond these stars, there's a war going on. As long as my company imports goods, most people turn a blind eye to anything else.
Look, they're actually bringing in a shipment tonight. You want to know which dock?
Yeah, just tell us everything, man. Quit playing around. Oh, okay, it's the same crew of people
Duchess, there's a shipment arriving.
here. Yep, same stuff too.
Let's wait and see what transpires. Look, a customs official.
Yeah, it's a lab on your planet that's making the lethal concoction of that. I think this right here is just normal
Welcome
soda.
back, gentlemen. I'm here for my inspection.
Certainly. We would expect nothing less.
I need to find out how far up the chain of command this corruption goes.
What you're saying, it's impossible.
Impossible. We witnessed it with our own eyes.
All right. We'll see what's going on.
One more eye roll and you're going in prison.
Guards, let us into this warehouse.
These guys
Arrest
must be
them.
working for the smugglers, I'm assuming.
Hold it right there.
Whoa. Good plan, Captain. That worked well. All over some sodas. Hadley, don't be dumb. She just wanted that gun. Did that guy just actually deflect blaster bolts with his staff?
Impressive shooting for a senator.
She's been around.
Oh, I'm glad this is over.
No, I'm afraid it's not over. The corruption we witnessed is intolerable. Payoffs, police unwilling to comply. How does this happen?
I'm sorry, I'm setting up a committee to look into it.
Where
Children
there's money.
nearly died because our government cannot be counted on.
Is he maybe involved? Seems a little reluctant.
I'm troubled, Padme. The very people conducting this investigation might be corrupt. Perhaps a
Correct.
Jedi, Working undercover at the Academy could be of service to us, and in more ways
Maybe
than one.
like Obi-Wan or
For
something.
if we lose our young, Mandalore will indeed be lost.
Can you send Obi-Wan over?
I will speak with Master Yoda. Don't lose hope, my friend.
Senator?
Duchess.
Well, that was number 45 and another good episode. Padme and Satine investigating greed and corruption on Mandalore. You know, where there's money, there's going to be greed and corruption. Thought it interesting at the end that she threw in a little request for a Jedi's support. I'm only assuming that she's trying to get Obi-Wan back assigned to her planet. You know, like he was when he was younger. But we'll see if that actually happens. Please give a like, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.